Hello and welcome to Nikolay's genetics lessons, and in this video I'm going to show you how to calculate inbreeding and coefficient of inbreeding. And on this example we are talking about how inbred is alleles, which is here, and we say that someone is inbred when he has relatives, same relatives on both father side and mother side. And this is going to be most recent common ancestor, Doris. So let's circle her as most recent common ancestor. So Alice can get genes of the Doris both from the father side and mother side. None of any other persons in this pedigree have such possibility to pass his or her genes from both father side and mother side. In my previous videos I already have shown how to do such type of calculations using pass method. So here's the pass method, how genes flow from Doris to Alice. So this is going to be another few passes. But today I'm going to show you express method, how to do such calculations much faster. In this case we do not calculate how many passes from Doris to Alice, but instead we calculate how many nodes. So Doris would be the first node, then this is going to be second node, third, fourth, and fifth node. Those we have here a loop, and Alice is going to be a node on this loop. In our calculations we exclude this node. As you know, each person get half of its genes from mother side, another half genes from the father side, or we can say chromosomes or genetic material. So we are going to say, so 1/2 in the power of 5. So this is number of nodes, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nodes here. So in other words, this is 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 and times 1/2. 1/2 times 1/2, 1/4, times 1/2 is going to be 1/8, times 1/2, 1/16, and times 1/2 is going to be 1/32. And this is going to be inbreeding of the alleles. If you need an answer in percent form, then we have to get a decimal number here, which is 0.03125. And then we have to multiply this number by 100. And our answer in percent form is going to be, basically we have to move this decimal point 2 places to the right, 3.125%. Some of you might say that this is small number, but imagine we have 20,000 genes, around 20,000 genes, and 3% means 600 genes would be identical by descent. And if any of these 600 genes that Alice would inherit from both her father side and mother side would be deleterious genes, or we call them alleles, in this case all people who are heterozygous would show normal phenotype, because most of the genetic disorders are caused by homozygous recessive condition. But those people who are heterozygous would show normal phenotype. But alleles are going to have 600 genes, which represents 3% of 20,000, which we call identical by descent, which alleles would inherit from the Doris. And my last comment would be, let's find how closely related would be parents of the alleles. Take a look. So here we have these two people who are half brother and half sister, and their children would be half cousins. So here we have a mating, which is consanguineous mating of two close relatives, which are half cousins, but still, as you see, such mating would produce in their progeny higher rate of the possibility of some deleterious genetic disorder. And this is all for today. Subscribe and see you in the next video. Goodbye.